Hello and welcome to
The Horror Gang
Gang
Podcast.
Podcast. Hello everyone. So, episode 2.
Woo!
We've made it.
We have made it.
I'd just like to say everyone who had a listen, and people have been listening, which is amazing, isn't it? Who'd have thought it?
That.
I know. And then everyone who's interacted on our Twitter page as well.
Fantastic.
Have we all had a half-decent week? Had a good week?
Yeah, it's been all right, actually, apart from the weather's a bit rubbish now, but, you know.
Yeah.
It's been all right.
Been a good week.
Good stuff. Right, our first film. I hope you both enjoyed it. It was a weird one, wasn't it?
It was different. It was very different.
Yes, very different.
Two young lovers. You want your fortune told.
We want to see what our life is going to be like.
What part of life?
When we get old.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You must see it all to the end.
There's nothing outside. I'm going outside anyway. There's nothing outside.
I'll say a little bit about this. So this film is called The Amusement Park. This is the one that we've watched this week. It's a recently rediscovered and restored 46 years after its completion. And I'm sure everybody's heard of this guy. He's quite famous, George A. Romero. So this is, it's on Shudder. It's only an hour long, actually, which I thought, oh, that was quick. It went by quite quick. It's very weird. It's a bit dystopian-y. And it's set in an amusement park, and it's an elderly man finds himself very disorientated, increasingly isolated, and it really centers on the pains and the humiliations of aging in America. So this is the whole kind of thing with this film. Is it's about old age, basically. And so I gave this a listen and a watch, and yeah, it's very interesting. What did you guys think?
So apparently it was made for like an educational film, wasn't it?
That's how it came across, especially at the beginning when the guy comes out and he kind of introduces himself. He introduces the film and what it's about. And I was like, okay, this is a little bit different. It was almost, it was an educational film.
So the people that wanted the film made all these investors. They found it too gruesome, so it kind of got lost. But here's my question: if you're going to make an educational film about the elderly, is he the right director to do it? What you expected?
No.
What did you expect?
No. I understand like the whole like reasoning behind the film and stuff, but I was saying if he wasn't the one that directed this film, it would have flopped.
Yeah. I agree with you that he sold it on his name, I think.
Yeah. And as a horror film, in parts, it's not actually a horror film, isn't it? But it's still pretty gruesome, I thought.
I think it's there for shock value, isn't it? It's made to make you feel uncomfortable watching it and sympathise with the elderly and what they're going through. It was a very strange way to do it because it feels so educational to set it in this amusement park. It was almost everything was metaphorical. You know, the bit where they're on the bumper cars, you know, that's a situation that could happen in real life.
I found that really funny, though.
I was laughing. I was laughing a lot. I reckon for a good 45 minutes of that film, I was in hysterics.
I love that.
I don't know. Yeah. From the 70s. I thought it was, interesting anyway.
I didn't mind it. I'm pleased I've watched it. I think it's worth a watch, especially if you're a fan of Romero. But it's just a little bit in places. So the bit where the main character, he gets mugged by those bikers, and it's the worst acting I've ever seen. They're just kind of grabbing at his clothes. They're actually not taking anything off him. And I'm sat there going, come on, put a bit of effort into it. But it's very, very different. Very different.
It is, but do you know what? I think it kind of works in a weird way. It was
I think the one bit that made me sit back a little bit was when he was on that train and there was a guy behind him with a mask on. And I actually thought for a millisecond, is that Michael Myers?
Yeah.
That would be a great twist.
That would have been a great twist. I'd have enjoyed it.
I like the little bit where he goes through all this chaos. It's incident after incident after incident, and then he finds a little girl, doesn't he? Who's reading the story.
Yeah.
And then he goes over to sit with her, and she gets taken away from her mum, and he just starts crying in hysterics, doesn't he?
It is sad. I have to admit, I was a bit thick when I watched this. Okay, so when I watched the first scene and he was talking to the chap in the white room, I thought they were different actors because they look so different. I know, that's how stupid I am. And then it comes full circle to the end of the film, and they're back in the white room. I'm like, okay, I get it now. So it may be an old film.
Quite clever, wasn't it?
It was quite clever. I didn't mind that at all. I mean, I've read the reviews on Shudder, and I think a lot of people kind of feel the same. It's not really a horror film. If it wasn't for Romero, it wouldn't really be recognised. It'd be lost forever.
Yeah, I agree.
It's going to be absolutely lost forever in my memory.
I don't think...
But did you not, Charlie, did you not think there was one scene you thought, actually, that's quite good?
No.
No, okay.
Really?
But it's a podcast. I have to be honest.
Absolutely. Not for everybody.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mm.
But then, at the same time, it's not a fantastic, it's not a 5-star film. But no. I think I'll remember this film.
Yeah, do you know what? I'll agree with you on that one. I'm not going to forget it. Will remember it. Will I watch it again? Probably not.
No.
I mean, it's got bloody 95% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, some people are loving it. They love it. Yeah. Although I have looked, I'm looking at the reviews now, and some people are loving it because they find it hilarious. So,
yeah,
an odd one.
Yeah, I've read all the reviews as well. Yeah, IMDb scored it. I mean, have a guess. Out of 10.
Out of 10.
What do you think it's got on IMDb?
Oh God, I'm gonna have a guess at 7, but I might be way off.
I'm gonna go for 6.
In the middle.
6.5.
6.5 exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of get it.
But more important,
hate it. Bit like Marmite.
Yeah. Anyway, who cares about IMDb? The most important thing is our podcast.
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
How are we scoring it?
Oh, do you know, I'm a bit to and fro with this one. I am going to score it on the fact of not who made this film, but me as a viewer watching it impartially, and I'm going to score it a 4.
Wow. How about you, Charlie?
Are you sure you want to hear it?
You're going lower?
I'm going to hit it with a 2.
Oh, crikey.
2.0. Oh, I don't think it's bad. I mean, it's not great. I don't think it's a 4. I'll go up an extra point. It's a 5.
Nice and in the middle.
Yeah. So I don't think this film is going to be in our top 10 evil, like The Conjuring 3.
You know what? I can't see that happening. I think there's too many bangers out there, and this one just doesn't cut the mustard for us, really.
If this film makes it into the top 10, we are doing something very wrong.
Oh, but like I say, worth a watch.
Yeah,
probably once.
I enjoyed it. I feel really bad now.
You don't really feel bad. Just wait till it's my pick. You'll probably hate it.
Yeah, can't wait. Excited for that.
So, I have heard from the grapevine that there will be a Jeepers Creepers Reloaded.
You gotta be funny to me when your eyes look into mine. Jeepers Creepers.